Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Together, run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel who really love rights. So just as I and I as a watchman around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Preparing the way. Preparing the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war cry. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and cry. And do the right righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watchman around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah Rastafari. We love all, and we love Jah. Me love Jah, Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah, Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jah, Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight, and then DJ Twink.
Good evening. Narcissistic, histrionic, tyrannical are some of the words we're going to be looking at in tonight's discussion. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, one and all. Thank you for joining us this evening on The People's Point of View. Sir, please no. Sir, please don't tell me to compromise. Compromise about what? What should I compromise about, sir? Could you text me to tell me what I could compromise about? Because I don't want no peace with nobody. I want justice first before me get peace. So could you please text me and tell me what we compromise about? Because I doubt when Andre come on in live and I trash people, you see. I don't want to text him and tell him those things, sir. Respectfully, I respect your intervention, but I've got a job to do. Just like we expose Andrew Holness, we must expose Andre Stevens' lies, misinformation, disinformation, misrepresentation, and all of that. Those things must be put out to the public. And what I heard Andre boast about Monday and so on, it's not the exact truth. So may I go outline to the people tonight how Andre is scheming, lies, and conniving. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good evening. Welcome, one and all. Thank you for joining us. Beg you to like and share the live for me, please. Andre, me know so you're there, because your tail back when I go like, look. And when are your funeral? The people them in Canada were embalm people. They embalm you good. You should have shut your Lord God Almighty. This night is called Troublesome Night. You should have shut your eye when you take that picture, because you look embalm in that picture, yeah. You look embalm. I say if you ever shut your eye in that picture, yeah. But I swear to God, that coffee in a I embalm them. Why are you with so much makeup on? Good God Almighty. Me know you can't go out without the makeup, but hey, it was just thrown on like for Audrey Marks. But never mind that. The Canadian mortician them can embalm good. I'm sure I heard when Andrea Carrion, Andre said, which one of Jamaica vlogger could be invited by Toronto University to give a lecture? That is what I hear. Am I wrong in hearing that? That he was invited to give a lecture at Toronto University. I swear as something he said. What I would ask Andre, if you were invited by Toronto University, show us the letter, publish the invitation. Or if the event organizers invited you to the event, show the invitation. Because you said Toronto University, one of the top 4 or top 5 in Toronto, invited you, me Jamaica, a vlogger. I saw you was carrying on and go on. But that's not true, is it? Andre Stevens, that's not really true. You weren't invited to give a lecture. That's not true. And these are the misrepresentation you do to prop up yourself. These are the misrepresentation that Andre do to prop up himself and to make himself more important than he think he is. Let's look at the annex and the statistics. The narcissistic personality disorder is often linked to people who exaggerate their importance, seek constant admiration, and put others down to feel superior. Individuals with this tendency may create or initiate stories about their achievement or status to gain attention and validation. The histrionic personality disorder, that is characterized by a strong need to be at the center of attention, where a person may dramatize or embellish situation in order to gain recognition, maintain attention. He's on the thingy to at the event. What he's attending is a conference, a symposium, whether you want to call it a conference or a symposium. He is a part of one of the breakout panels tomorrow morning. But when you're invited by a university to do a lecture, you are giving a lecture or a talk to a faculty. You're giving a lecture or a talk to a faculty. That is very much different from you being invited to a function at a university that you will be on a panel. Be on a panel and giving a lecture are two different things. When you're invited to a university to be a guest lecture, are you alone do that lecture? But because he's at a symposium or a conference, he's on one of the breakout panel. No, that's not what he told the public. He misrepresented what he told the public because he was gloating and telling anybody, Jamaica, me Jamaica, Toronto University, a big university like a Toronto, invite me to do a lecture. That's not true. That was lie. That was misrepresentation. Where I do over here? What's it around that chambers you be? Where I do over here? You know, front figure wash. That was lie. That was misrepresentation. These are the things Andre do for the self-worth and the self-importance and for feel like him and nobody else are him above. What was that about for Andre to be using and put down other vloggers? Even if it was that he was invited as a guest lecturer, even if he was invited to do a guest lecture, what was that for him to be putting down other people about? I'm above you all. I'm up here. You are down there. One can speak at some event held at a campus, but not likely to be on. Now, the event is held to celebrate. It's an annual conference that deal with anti-racism and decolonization. This year, they'll be celebrating head of faculty, Professor George there. He's a Ghanaian educator, and he's the head of the social justice department of education at the Toronto Institute of Studies, which is based at the Toronto University. The function is at the Toronto University, but he's not invited to do a lecture. He is in, and the institute have links to various other communities, one of which is the Jamaica Canadian Association, the Ontario Parent of Black Children, the Somali Immigrant Aid Organization, the Ashanti Canadian Multicultural, and various different multicultural, the Cross Edge Network in Friendship Association, the Sierra Leone Friendship Association. They're linked into many of those community groups, the South Asian Family Support. Now, when they're having these annual conferences, they will send out invitation to people of these various different groups. It's a public event where you can buy a ticket to attend. What raises my eyebrow after Andre's gloating was when he said he purchased his tickets. Now, that was a telltale. Because if he was invited by the university, as he said, if he was invited by the university, as he said, to give a lecture, then the university would have paid for his ticket and pick up his hotel expense and what they call that little extra money where they give for the time where you're there and so on. Yeah, the university would have picked up all of that. And to tell you all that he bought his ticket was a telltale that he wasn't an invited guest of the university or of the organizers of the event. Because when you are being invited, stipend, thank you. When you are invited by an organization, institution, or whatever to such event, they pick up the expenses. Then pay for your fare, your flight, your hotel, and you get a stipend for the time that you are there. So that was the red flag when him say him purchase him ticket. But to say that the university, to come out here and misrepresent the university, because when you come out here and you attack Perry the other day about intellectual property, under the intellectual property, you might be breaching what is called moral rights. Because what you attributed to the university don't go so, isn't it, Mr. Liar? What you attributed to the university don't go so. The university never invite you to come and give a guest lecture. You attended a public event where no doubt, one of your listeners in Canada may be of one of those association that was invited to the meeting, or they network for you to be on the panel. Fine, that's not a problem. Why you have to come out and misrepresent it like that? Show up yourself like that, like a Toronto University see your good work and invite you to a lecture. That's not the truth. But that's the misrepresentation you give to the public. So as to when you run for seat, it's going to be misrepresentation and lies. As so it go be misrepresentation and lies when you run for your seat. What I challenge you to do is to show the invite, whether be from the University of Toronto or from the Center for Integrative Anti-Racism Studies, or from the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education. Show us an invitation from one of those three, whether be from the university itself or from one of those two institution or faculty within the university, or even, from the social justice faculty of the university. Show the invitation, because this is a huge misrepresentation. This is a huge misrepresentation and lie. You bring the university into disrepute, because when you tell anybody who understand how university function that you're going to university to give a lecture, we're expecting you to go there and give a lecture to a particular faculty. Being involved, Lord, Mr. Some breeze over here, fan there. If me go to the mother, I have to put hope a stone in my pocket, you know. Being invited to take part in a panel discussion, how that becomes a lecture? You say you're so bright, you're a university student one time ago, halfway there. Is it that you don't know? Or is it that you just lie and wicked? And this is what I say. You got to start get checked for now, because these things are where you work upon for use it in an election campaign. Veteran, how you the day and what go on long time. These are things we are going to use in an election campaign, isn't it? These are things we are use to normalize yourself, to come fool with, to get a seat in the House of Representatives. Why you cannot be honest and say, Jamaica, I get a chance to go to a conference where I can network, where I can network in the area of social justice and meet people from different corners of the world fighting for what we're fighting for. Why you couldn't say that deceitful, lying, drunkard, tyrannical, narcissistic personality disorder? Why you couldn't say that? Because that's what it is. It's an event where you can network. You set up your stall and sell. I know you want to have stall, they set up a sell. But why tell the lie? So you get invited to come and do a lecture. Lecture to who? Which faculty are you going to lecture to? Stop tell the lie. Stop the self-importance. Because all of these things is about normalizing on yourself. When you do these things for trick people and in order to fool the public that somebody else out there recognize your good work. It's not like that. It wasn't Toronto University recognize your work and invite you. One of your friends at Canada get you up on the event. I saw it go. It's an event bright ticket where you book, where you can go book and get a ticket and go sit down there and listen and network with people. And why lie? Is this what people going to have to go through when you claim say you run for seat? Is that what you claim? Is that what you're going to do when you have a run for your seat? You just have to pull. We must clean up these people in our politics, Jamaica. We play upon with mindset and play upon with lack of knowledge, with ignorance and with dunceness. Because of that him I play upon. This is a normalizing it. Look at me. Because we remember how he was gloating the other day. Jamaica, which other vlogger in Jamaica could be invited by a top university in Canada to do a lecture? That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a misrepresentation. May have the entire booklet. I may have the entire thing, the way it name. What's him call it? What we call that something, yeah? Spreadsheet. Don't do it. Don't do it. When you're invited to university as guest lecturer, you go to lecture to a set of faculty, a student at the university. This is a conference. This is a public gathering. Well, I know the university invite you. Or your friend them at Canada invite you and network forget you on the program because they are from one of those associations who people get the invitation. So you get onto the thing. It's good that you have it's a good thing that level of exposure, given the type of work we do, that level of exposure is a good thing for you. Why lie though? Why mislead your audience? Why you cheat them so? Even me becoming sorry for them now. Even me becoming sorry for them, how you mislead them and I have them like fool. Because children don't know better. They think say, I really so ego for too. Because when you tell people say, you buy your ticket, that raises a lot of people eyebrow. People start questioning say, so how if Toronto University invite him a pay for his ticket? You see, when you not tell lie and you can coordinate a lie together, make yourself look like fool. At the same time, when you try to make yourself look important, you come out to be an imposter and a fraudster. All of this behavior tied to the university reputation. You're tying all of this to the university's reputation, knowing that it don't go so. And these are the people who want to enter with politics. And these are the people who want to enter with politics and we don't scrutinize them. We don't put them under the microscope and look upon the little lie where them tell. Or look upon the lie where them tell upon the sideways. Or look upon how them hold an argument and stretch it out. And same way them are going to stretch out your budget. And same way when they thief off your budget, them are going to stretch out it. That's why we road them can't fix. And me I beg the big woman them over there. Stop normalize the dunceness. You know, look better and better every day. And it is why he can do it too, no? Because he knows the majority of audience thick like him. He knows that majority of his audience just want a little slang or a little narrative. Majority of his audience are not in-depth thinkers. They only want a little hear, one little mix up, one little gossip, one little narrative, or one little slang. At that you take and control them. We still want accountability. We still want accountability. Dead man in the coffin, because you should have shut your eye when you take that picture, yeah. You shouldn't shut your eye. If you ever shut your eye today, then start ball over you. If you ever shut your eye today, then start ball over you. Because then would have swear in a coffin you lay down. Make up tick like for Audrey. You are somebody where you walk and scrutinize and jog wholeness, Darrell Vaz and the whole of them for that very same thing that you are doing. So why should we allow you to get away with it? Normalize that behavior in the public when that is the same very lying, scheming, deceitful, misleading, misinformed behavior that you treat the public with. Why should you be allowed to do that? When that is one of the most irritating things about the current regime that is leading our country. Look at how they are dilly-dallying us about the healthcare debacle. Then just keep up on a string. So, and this is the same string you keep your audience span. Sharon Powell, all you do. If the same string you keep your audience span, I mean, I tell you, say, in this your country, where you say you go for political seat, you go have a warm time. Because you know you don't have skin for them level a galang in there. You understand? You don't have skin for the politics of Jamaica. And you lies them while I am around ain't gonna stand. Jamaica in shock today when he knows me I gonna know everything, you see. In shock. When he step in at the place and he say, we're not gonna know everything you know. He could have nearly dropped down. That's why you must be honest. That's why honesty matters. Come here, you send out Courtney today to say all kind of thing. Me know what Courtney come out for today and why Courtney there. You send out Courtney because you know what me there could come explain tonight. You give Courtney an agenda to do today. Courtney and Andre tight suit, tight clothes them. You send out Courtney today. You send out Courtney today. Andre, both thing. I want you suit them cut Courtney one day. Because I'm going to cut him one day because the way how they tight. The way how they tight, they're going to cut him one day. But let me ask you this, Andre. Let me ask you this. the money, the expensive ticket and hotel, was that paid out of your pocket? And can you verify that? Or was that paid out of the leftover Melissa money? You see why we want accountability? Especially like how you tell we say, you're going for a seat in garden house and none of we can stop you. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just going to make sure that lion story don't get you there. Hmm? I'm going to do my best so lion story don't get you there. If you are good, you have to go there with truth, rights, and justice. Because you can't publicly sit down and fight for truth and justice and then publicly lie because you think nobody now go find out. Hmm? You have to tap it. You have to tap it. You're too self-serving. Hmm? You're too self-serving. Remember, charity money is serious money. So you make case and trash out the charity money. Because you now can come up politics with that charity money over your head. I mean, I beg you, don't call Andrew name to your trash out for your charity money. Charity money are charity money. Public money are public money. So we don't want hear you jog and go on but for Andrew charity money we use for personal use until we see the bill and receipt of the monies, the millions where you collect in a Melissa. Hmm? Don't make me have you audited in America and Jamaica and everywhere. No, don't. The best thing you do is you provide to avoid the scrutiny. Remember, a lot of the money where you deal with come to America. To avoid the scrutiny, yeah? To avoid the scrutiny, make sure you present to the public audit of how the Hurricane Melissa millions where you collect were used. If not so, then you will have to provide all that to Mocha. You will have to provide all that to Mocha. Because you think to say, because your platform big, you're going to use it cut down people, you're going to use it tell lie upon people, me can still expose you upon an empty platform. Me can still expose you on an empty platform. One thing you cannot deal with in this job is the truth. You as a person will jog down and nasty up people every day. You feel live to that standard there to where you want to hold people to. You feel live to the standard. I listen, we gone Monday when Andre set the district on fire. Yesterday, last night when Andre over there cussed me about my cancer. Today when he sent out Courtney upon me, you did go over and platform and write anything of such coming out as a whole on. I'm not going to have to start afraid of me, you know. Me go soon look dead like an Andre. Me go soon appear like me in a casket with open eye like Andre if we not start afraid of me. Because I look like we're not afraid of me. We're not afraid of Andre. Andre come out and diss all our Monday. Andre diss me last night. Cause he can't cuss me, you know. But why all the while when Andre if you respond to issue of people health in go water? Andre have hope health condition too, you know. What if people been to start reel them off of their finger and tongue? But that's not the issue here. The issue here is his narcissistic, histrionic, tyrannical tendencies. And those tendencies is allowing him to, one, abuse people, tell lie upon people, defame people, use him platform with him numbers and bring down people. he shouldn't be allowed to do that and challenge. Him claim say him is the biggest blogger out here. Him claim say him above the whole away. Why then are you so bothered? Hmm? You never get invited to the event by the university. Your friend them get you on it. Your friend them at Canada tell the organization say them have a popular friend in Jamaica with do social popular activists in Jamaica. Because you went there, like if you notice, majority of the people on the thing are academics, doctors and professors. Even although event like that, activists and community leaders do attend event like those and participate, but it's not a lecture. Or so you never finish university, you don't know what a lecture is. It's not even a talk. It's a panel discussion. It is a panel discussion. And you gloat and you tell the whole world, look at me, Jamaica. This little boy, University of Toronto, invite me. Invite me to come and give a lecture on decolonization. This and when you're just going to sit on a public forum and have a discussion. That's what it is. You're having a discussion in a public forum. And because of that, you come out here and put down everybody. Say you reach up there. All of Canada you recognize. You're recognized by top university. So what? So what? And you and your audience think, but then again, to your audience, foo like you anyway. You can tell them anything and then believe you. And then make you behave so, you know. Because you see, if sensible people did over there, if challenge the misinformation, the lion story, the narrative, and something where you feed them with, but then again, they can challenge you. Because if they ever challenge you, then get cuss out, block and delete. If they ever challenge you, hold on there. Somebody said, if you make the people them hear this.
You're doing really well. You're doing really well. And it's as though you're in the church for some time. Keep doing what you do. As I said, you have been studying me for some time, so you know the kind of style that I have. Yes. And you brought it today. So I'm going to do that. It's very important. You know, I'm not sure, but your call, I think to give them a chance to speak to the audience. So as I said, Israel and Jamaica have a drama for good and I will give it any night today. But I hear people are saying things as though that I've not been invited to a conference. I am just a normal patron like everyone else. Well, when you see my inaugural presentation tomorrow, be prepared for what is to come. And I said, if you see the people that want to troll me, only try to continue to troll me. Because plane after plane after plane, speech after speech after speech, opportunities after opportunities after opportunities, 1 farm, 2 farm, 3 farm, 4 farm.
Oh, please. Please. Oh, I want to. This is the thing that one can tap on their phone. It's his platform and say anything. He doesn't have to be fact-checked by anybody. He doesn't have to be checked by anybody. But see the proof, yeah. See the proof, yeah. In the 8:45 to 10:15 slot tomorrow. Transitional and local struggle and strategy. Desiree Gonzalez, Andrea Val, whatever. Dr. Alma, whatever. Heidi Rodriguez, and Andre Stevens. How is that a talk or a lecture? Answer that, John from J.A. Priaro. J.A. and Carol, answer how you are so much somebody. I go give a lecture or a talk one time. It's a panel discussion. It's a forum. Forum forum. Lord Jesus. Why in Don's bad? It's forum. Forum, not a lecture or a talk. Hmm? So this speech where you both say you right before you left here, all you needed was bullet point. Hmm? If you claim to be so bright and affluent and have it all up here, for a forum like that, all you need is bullet point. Hmm? That's all. Are you not bright enough? You're not bright enough to look on your bullet point and develop a whole paragraph out of just one bullet. You're not bright enough to do that, are you? Hmm? Tapua can tell the hope of deceitful lies. Stop it. It now go bring you nowhere. All it'll do, it'll make people find you out more and more. More and more people are say it's all about agenda, narrative, popularity, begging, stealing, robbing, conning, and everything. How is that social justice? No, this is what confused me. You with all of them little shady fangle bangle, yeah. And you claim say you're the top and center for social justice in our country. Hmm? You the charity money thief. You the liar and the slanderer. You the imposter and the fraudster. You the narcissistic, histrionic tyrant. You. Like seriously, you? I don't think he's serious. Are you? I really don't think he's serious. Oh, I really don't think he's serious. Hmm? You have to stop it. Speak the truth and speak it ever. People will respect you for the truth. There's nothing absolutely wrong with the truth. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. God go bring you down, you know. Come and tell you what he say. God bless you, but you don't appreciate blessing. God bless you, but you don't appreciate blessing. And God go bring you down. Because you think to say, whether your money where you work, your money where you beg, the money where you scam, the money where you defraud, the money where you misappropriate, you feel use it by man, you feel use it act powerful, you feel use it control people. You cannot be a social justice fighter with so much inches and features of bad mind and negativity that surrounds you. You cannot be a politician in our country when you can't answer a question. You can't take a correction. You can't take a pushback in a country. In our country, cousin, how you do? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You think you could have stand up to the scrutiny where Andrew Holness stand up to it with the thin skin where you have where breeze would have cut? Them thin skin where you have, where breeze would have cut. You think you can turn up to scrutiny? You think you can handle an MP surgery? You can handle 11,000 people upon your life. And you want to handle a whole constituency? Is the People's National Party crazy? How much gallons of mad post piss has Mark Golden drunk? Mark Golden, on galangin, on integrity tied to all of this, you know. Rather Andre jump the gun and come say it before he should have said it. Rather uno give him a seat, yes or no. Rather uno fool him for ward off an attack from uno or whether or not give him the seat for reality or not, he may have spoken too early. But if it is PNP that uno go bring Andre in our camp, and uno can rein in the werewolf that Andre is saving, is what's the bloody point? One might ask. Hmm? Wait, one. One might ask, what is the bloody point? Because when you become part of an organization, which Andre is not quite much used to in his loose demeanor in his territory where he evolves, he must be reined in, because whatsoever he does will be tagged to the party's credibility. It will also be tagged to the decision making of the party's leader. He did not say he was going to run far. He's going to run. He's going to run. To walk. Me don't know. Me don't understand what you mean. He did not say he was going to run. He said anyone running, he's going to walk with them to get out Juliet wholeness. No lady or sir. I know that he said. I don't that he said. I don't that he said. I go run for seat a garden house. Up to today and repeat it. Hmm? You see, you see none of the American or the Chinese, them out there fight one another for go to Thailand. Well, if him a force their hands, if him a force their hand and I use the power of him platform to force their hand, PNP might as well pack up and go home. Because if it is that them a ward off an attack, or they're keeping him calm to go to 4 or 5 years without any attack, that is going to backfire on the PNP. Because one thing they have to look at, given how fragile Andre is, even in the social media space, given how fragile Andre is, even in the social media space, can Andre withstand a nasty flash out political campaign? Angela Hastings, what you want? You follow me on Facebook, you come here. What you want, Angela? You did go over Andre today? Did you go over Andre last night, Angela? Angela, where you head up in my body all suffer? Because every time I raise an issue with Andre, you not come here till issue with Andre. Angela Hastings, awa ma. What you want? Because who you're so afraid that Andre, you can't go over Andre platform, go say so. What do you want? Tell me. Let me see if me can give you. Talk fast, lady, talk fast. Look on this idiot again. Andre not give me things to talk about. Andre give me things to expose him about. This is not talking about Andre. This is exposing him. When you talk about somebody, you talk about them from a good perspective. What I'm doing, I'm exposing his lies, his deceitfulness, his fraudulent behavior. That's not talking about him. That's exposing him. All right? And at the same time, giving him advice. Even though advice no work with idiots anyway. Okay. Even though advice no work with idiots. But I'm not talking about him. There's nothing positive about Andre to talk about, because Andre keep putting his foot in his mouth. Andre pride alone continue to cut him down. Andre pride continue to expose him. Andre narcissistic tendencies continue to expose him. Andre histrionic tendencies continue to expose him. Andre tyrannical behavior, and Ishmael know well about that. Ishmael know well about the tyrannical behavior. Ask him how he get there night time when camera turn off. Everybody know that. So now say you talk about somebody, I'm exposing him, straightening him out, and give him advice. But him so fool. He's so fool. He can't even help himself. No, but have you said that to Andre though? No, this is your problem, Angela. This is your problem. Uno always a try to stop everybody, and uno same one boots up Andre. What kind of secret Andre have for you, Angela? What kind of secret Andre have for you? Because Andre have to have secret for you. Because you know, say if you come on Andre platform, you can have a back to forth here with Andre. You block and delete long time. I truly know say nasty as me mouth be, ill man as me be, me have like a human decency in me. Me have like a human decency in me. Because uno couldn't say this something to Andre. Uno feel low we make we go on like a hog and dog too. Where Andre come off for the same hog and goat chuck. Where Andre come off for the same hog and goat chuck. We can say me and we can grunt just like him. Alrighty? Anytime when you start to be fear, then the war will calm down. Anytime when you start to be fear, but as long as you not protect Andre, as long as when Andre bring down people, you stay silent or you eggy man. I may have secret for Andre, you know. Andre don't have no secret for me. I may have whole heap of things where Andre don't want to get out in a public. So Andre if he behave himself. And Andre you know fi wanna say Andre, we have whole heap of things to expose you or embarrass you. Wayne can decode you because he study you so much, he can decode you. Leave Wayne alone, leave other people alone, and make other people live in this space. Why you can't do that? Why you not afraid of him? To rebuke him in that way. You claim to say him mother. You claim to say him and no son. Why you can't treat him like a son who no love? Why you not treat him like a son who can't wait for him just commit the crime and end up in prison? Because that's how you all treat him, you know. Because none of you has ever tried to correct him. It's not genuine, Angela. What the problem is, you all know that Andre is quite a nasty character, and you all still love him. There's no problem in that. Absolutely no problem. You can correct him and guide him, though. Anita Brown, you have no dirty clothes, but you can come help you pick up your dirty clothes and from around your bed can and help you wash them, you know. Me no really have nothing else to do, but if you have no dirty clothes, me can come help you pick them up. Me can come help you pick them up, Anita, because me know people like you have dirty clothes. But me can't talk about something better for my program. Me expose liar, thief, criminal, fraudster. Look how Andre take the charity money and flashy. Why don't want to hear about that? Look how Andre tell life to big up himself. Why don't want to hear that? Yeah, but when you listen to him, Angela, you never hear when him cuss about my sickness last night. You never hear Monday when him a cuss about every vlogger. Why una stay silent? Answer that question. Una Andre regular listener. Why una stay silent when Andre is bringing down other people? Hmm? Why una stay silent when Andre is bringing down other people? Let me say this to Andre people them. You see, any platform me no like, or any platform me a scroll through and me hear something we me no like, me no stop for comment. You see, when you comment, you give me more relevance. All right? You may think to say, but you are participating even when you rebuke me and I participate. It make you look rather silly. What I would suggest to you, Andre people, you know my platform don't Tanya, but you always come here, think to say, you have anything to defend the rubbishness of Andre, or to uno think say Andre as somebody, uno think him as above, or uno think say Andre have the authority to defame people, to pull down people, and to walk away. This is not the right person. Hmm? This is one on the internet where Andre can't challenge when it comes to truth and facts. I found 2023 Andre out here cuss me and I be a lie. He have no one can come up with a truth or a proof. So no go on, man. Uno go on, uno dwell in a place where uno no learn. Uno people from Andre platform, there's nothing we wanna learn. Because not now go on over there for uno learn. Everybody knows that my platform is a platform about education. This is why someone couldn't tolerate what going over here, so because on attention span very short, on can concentrate, on would be able to understand the level of conversation where me and semi globalists them have over here. So me know say on people over Andre very shallow minded and very thick. So no would not understand. On just blinded by the hope of makeup on his face. Uno just blinded by the whole heap of makeup on his face. You never see when he wash off the makeup yet. Anyway, next time, Andre, just speak the truth. Just speak the truth. You don't have to make up story if you feel important. You know all that. There's nothing about you. I hope people have big YouTube channel. You are a small fry in the grand scheme of what is called mega channels. When it comes to what is called mega channel, you will claim that status. You're a fries in the grand scheme of things. If it is that you're going to run for politics, start with honesty from here. And if it is that you cannot be honest, leave Andrew wholeness to me. But you cannot be talking about Andrew wholeness when you misappropriate charity money just like Andrew wholeness. When you lie and mislead the audience just like Andrew wholeness. You cannot criticize him. Leave him to me. And we're going to want accountability for the charity, the Melissa money. If you can't provide it, then you're going to have to provide it to Mocha. You have no integrity and no credibility. But then again, you're a labor right. That's things, that's traits that labor rights do not have. Andre Stevens. Those are traits that labor rights do not have. So next time, just try and speak the truth. You claim so you're already important. Why you have to create an argument when you go so to make you feel important? Toronto University invite me to come and give a lecture. No, that was a lie. You attended or were invited to an event hosted at Toronto University, and you are on a public forum. A public forum with quite a few people. Not a lecture where you gave a lecture to faculty. That's what you left in the impression of the people. You're two liar and thief. But then again, the two of them work together, don't? Thief and liar, they're all are one. Two of them will send your soul to hell. From Andre having page out here, that's all him do. Try destroy everybody and then claim to be the master of the game. You can barely spell. Oh no, you don't learn the game. You don't learn broadcasting, you don't learn producing, and you don't learn technicalities. Where you learn from your out here? Only if you take your money by out in a man. Little boy go on. Little boy go on. You soon end up at Cliff Hughes' party to call the whole of no politician end up there. Anyway, go on about your business. Next thing you know, stone start bail through your window. Like say, you know what I mean? So come go on about your business. Anyway, globalists, thank you very much for being here with us tonight. And in time when I hear anybody attack, say, you know, say, Andre did go to Toronto University, go to it. Tells a Wednesday a lie. Oh, I drunk nothing no go so. Rub the whole of dead powder off of your face. Jankro, rub the whole heap of dead powder off of your face or shut your eye when you take the picture. I could just pronounce you're dead. Good night, everyone. No, sir. Judgment Pandidopi. We got Canada go embalm.
Too long in our little ghetto. Run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night. We gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Say Rastafari. War and crime. And do the righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rastafari. War and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.